Hello traders, hello investors. How are you guys doing today, my friends? Welcome to another video here in the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan and today we are gonna analyze Tesla's price action. But before that, first take a look at this heat map over here. This is the S&P and here on this heat map we have the weekly performance of each one of the stocks of the S&P index. And as you can clearly see, we are having a bloodbath this week. Okay, we are extremely bearish. However, Tesla is going up surprisingly well, more than 3.5% this week. This is quite surprising, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because if we look at Tesla's chart over here, this is Monday's candle. This is Friday's candle. In the weekly chart, we see nothing but stabilization. After a quite impressive bull run over here, more than 10% last week, and this week we see nothing but some stabilization. I was already expecting stabilization this week, but I was expecting stabilization on the broad market, not only on Tesla, because if you look at SPY, for instance, SPY is doing this. Look at this candle over. It seems we only bounced back up a little bit to the EMA, and now we see a massive bearish candlestick dropping minus 5.33% right now. So this is a real catastrophe, okay? I was expecting some stabilization on SPY and on QQQ as well, not only on Tesla. So this is why I'm telling you guys, I am happily surprised by this. Not completely surprised, but happily surprised by this situation. Now, what's next for us? I mean, Tesla is going up, but the indices are having a bloodbath. All stocks are dropping. Could Tesla possibly keep going up in a scenario like this? Well, we'll see. First, remember to click on the like button to support this channel and subscribe, because I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day on Tesla's price action and on other stocks as well, like Apple, Nvidia, AMD, NIO, and much more. I think you guys are gonna appreciate the content in this channel. And do you wanna trade with me? You know, my personal portfolio is performing amazingly well. Check my website. The link is in the description of this video. My performance is public. It is 100% public. We are having an outstanding alpha. We are beating the S&P. We are beating Tesla's performance for 90 weeks straight. This is it. 90 weeks of amazing track record. I think you guys are going to be impressed with our performance. Now, let's take a look at Tesla's price action. Now, let's start analyzing the 1 hour chart. In the 1 hour chart, it is quite good that we filled this gap. Honestly, I was not expecting we were going to fill this gap today. Okay, I was not expecting that. I was expecting we were going to fill this gap, but not today, to be honest with you guys. But we filled this gap. So, okay, it is not a breakaway gap at least, right? Because Tesla is recovering. Now, if in a bullish scenario, if the S&P recovers as well, because we dropped it way too much, okay, minus 5%. It is extremely rare to see drops of more than 5% on the S&P. Okay, this year, drops of more than 5% have been a little bit common, but before 2022, it was relatively rare to see movements like this. 2022 was the hardest and the worst year since the Great Depression to trade stocks. So yeah, this year was rough. Honestly, I'm amazed that we are having such a great performance this year, but still, this year was relatively terrible to trade stocks. Now, since SPY dropping, losing support levels, losing the 61.80% Fibonacci retracement, this is not good. Unless if we see a brilliant, very good reaction, bullish reaction, a good bullish candlestick next week over here, preferably trading above $390, I think SPY is going to recover. We are going to at least recover to the 21 EMA in the weekly chart, or at least in the daily chart as well, to the $400. In this scenario, I think Tesla is going to break its resistance around $313 and seek other resistances. We have a second target at $318, and above that price level, I think we're gonna fly. Okay, I think we are gonna truly fly from here. But right now, let's work with these first resistances, okay? Because we gotta see more confirmation before assuming Tesla is gonna go up, okay? We gotta see a true reaction on the indices before assuming Tesla is going to retest its resistances, and then we've got to see more confirmation, then okay, then I will be less skeptical about a bullish reaction over here. Because guys, right now there is not a single bullish reaction on SPY and on QQQ. Although Tesla is looking great, Tesla is phenomenal, okay? It's still very bullish. I like how Tesla is performing right now, but I'm skeptical about a continuation of this movement with a market performing so terribly like this, okay? In my humble opinion, we're gonna see a bounce back up next week, okay? Because we already dropped it too much. So I think you're gonna see a small reaction at least. I'm not saying we're gonna reverse and be extremely bullish from here. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying that we look oversold. All right. So, and not only on SPY but on many other stocks, they are giving us readings. Uh, similar readings that we are indeed oversold. In this scenario, I think Tesla is going to fly. It is going to break its resistances, and then we'll see how to proceed. Maybe you're going to seek higher levels, maybe not. Maybe you're going to retest this blue area just to drop all the way down to the EMA again. This is a possibility. But to me, Tesla will remain bullish as long as we stay above the 21 exponential moving average. In the weekly chart, we see some stabilization. The volume increased over here, which is good. Last week, I was a little bit annoyed by the fact that the volume was still quite low. But this week, the volume is increasing, so this is good. This is a good sign. Tesla seems to be quite a resilient stock right now. I like how it is behaving. But to me, I think it is important to see a reaction on the indices. Okay, so we gotta keep your eyes open on SPY, on QQQ, and on the most important resistance level on Tesla for the short term, which is 305. By breaking this resistance, I think Tesla will have decent, very good chances of retesting the next resistance level or possibly breaking it. I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day in this channel, so if you're still watching this video and you are not my subscriber, seriously consider subscribing. You probably like it, the content. Subscribe my newsletter. Come on, trade with me. Our performance is incredibly good. You are not gonna regret. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Farewell.